Every single day, your brain is being hijacked and you don't even realize it. Think about it. You sit down to work, but 5 minutes later, you're scrolling through your phone. You tell yourself just one more video, but suddenly an hour is gone. And the worst part, it's not even your fault. Right now, your brain is addicted to cheap dopamine, the kind that comes from endless scrolling, binge watching, and notifications that give you a quick hit of pleasure, but leave you feeling empty. And if you don't take control, you'll keep wasting days, weeks, even years without knowing where the time went. But there's a way out. A dopamine detox can completely reset your brain, helping you focus, stay motivated, and actually enjoy real life again. Just give me 8 minutes, and I'll show you exactly how to stop wasting your life. I know this because I saw it change my life personally, and now I'm making this video so I can help you become the best version of you as well. Right now, you probably think the reason you can't focus is because you're lazy or just not disciplined enough. But that's not true. The real problem? Your brain has been rewired to crave instant gratification. 60% of you guys aren't even going to make it through the whole video. You'd rather waste time scrolling TikTok brain rot over spending just 8 minutes to change your life. Every time you scroll through social media, binge watch a show, or check notifications, your brain releases dopamine, the chemical that makes you feel good. And over time, this constant flood of dopamine makes everything else, working, reading, even just sitting in silence, feel boring and impossible to focus on. And here's where most advice gets it wrong. People tell you to just focus harder or be more disciplined, but willpower alone won't fix a brain that's been conditioned to chase quick dopamine hits. Instead of trying to fight against your brain, you gotta reset it. A dopamine detox isn't about giving up fun, it's about taking back control. And once you do, you'll be shocked at how much easier it is to focus, stay motivated, and actually enjoy the things that matter. But why even do a dopamine detox? Here's the truth. Your attention span is shrinking, your productivity is tanking, and worst of all, things that should feel rewarding like making progress on your goals feels dull. A dopamine detox isn't about removing all pleasure from your life. It's about resetting your brain so you can actually enjoy the things that matter. When you cut out artificial dopamine spikes, you stop chasing cheap rewards and start finding fulfillment in real effort. Reading becomes enjoyable again. Deep work feels satisfying. Even simple things like having a conversation or going for a walk start to feel more meaningful. And the best part, once you break free from the constant dopamine cycle, you realize just how much control you actually have over your mind. Instead of being a slave to distractions, you'll finally be able to focus, get things done, and feel truly motivated to build the life that you want. So, how do you reset your brain and take back control? How do I do a dopamine detox? It starts with one simple shift: starving your brain of cheap dopamine and replacing it with real rewards. Think of it like this. Right now, your brain is like a spoiled kid who's used to getting candy all day. The more it gets, the more it craves. But if you cut off the sugar and start feeding it real nutrition, it adapts. And that's exactly what a dopamine detox does. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds like some super long, complicated process that absolutely sucks. Wrong. A dopamine detox takes just a couple days. A couple days. If you can't cut down on a couple things for 2 days, I don't know what to tell you, man, you're a goner. No, but in all seriousness, I know that every single one of you watching this video right now is capable of crushing this. But where do you start? It all comes down to a simple 3-step process. Cut out the dopamine traps, replace them with real rewards, and make it harder to relapse. Step 1. Figure out where your biggest dopamine leaks are. Is it social media, video games, constantly checking messages? For most people, it's the apps designed to keep you hooked. Track where your time is going and you'll be shocked. For just 1 day, cut out all artificial dopamine spikes. No social media, no YouTube, no junk food, no endless scrolling. This might feel impossible at first, but that's the point. You're breaking the cycle. Here's the trick. Dopamine isn't the enemy. For step 2, you need to get dopamine from the right places. Instead of passive consumption, replace it with active engagement like exercise, deep work, or real conversations. These activities still release dopamine, but in a healthy, sustainable way. At first, real life might feel boring. That's normal. Your brain has been overstimulated for years. But if you sit with boredom instead of escaping it, your focus will return, and the things that used to feel impossible, reading, deep work, even just sitting in silence, will start to feel rewarding again. And here's the best part. Once you retrain your brain, distractions won't control you anymore. You'll be able to focus for hours, enjoy real life again, and actually feel motivated to do the things that matter. Now, I know that sounds hard, but step 3 will fix that. Eliminate easy access to distractions. If social media is your issue, set a time limit for it or even delete the app entirely. You can't waste time on social media if you don't even have it. Or if you're trying to avoid being on your phone altogether, use the gray screen trick. Set your phone to grayscale mode and it will make apps less visually stimulating, reducing their dopamine hit. And here's one massive tip. Don't use your phone in the morning. Or don't eat junk food in the morning, because just checking Insta, TikTok, or Twitter suddenly turns into 5 minutes, then 10, and before you know it, 30 minutes are gone and you've accomplished nothing. But it's not just that you wasted 30 minutes, your brain will try to tell you that you ruined that entire day, that you should just take the day easy and scroll some more because it's already useless. Avoid bad habits in the morning at all costs. Now, if you really want to take this to the next level, let's go deeper. A dopamine detox isn't just about cutting out distractions. It's about rewiring your brain for long-term focus, motivation, and real happiness. Your brain isn't designed for modern life. Thousands of years ago, dopamine was a survival tool. It rewarded you for hunting, exploring, and social bonding. But today, it's being hijacked by endless notifications, viral videos, and infinite scrolling. Here's how it works. Every time you get a quick dopamine hit, your brain lowers its baseline for pleasure. That's why scrolling for an hour feels good in the moment, but leaves you feeling drained afterward. But when you delay gratification by exercising, learning, or creating, dopamine works in your favor, helping you stay focused and actually enjoy the process. Most people think motivation comes from feeling good. That's a lie. Studies show that the best learning and performance happen when you succeed about 85% of the time and struggle the other 15%. If something is too easy, like scrolling or binge watching, your brain tunes out. But if it's too hard, you give up. So set challenges just above your skill level, whether it's learning a new skill, working out, or reading longer books. Make progress slightly difficult, and your brain will start craving it instead of distractions. Let's be real. If you don't reset your brain, things won't magically improve. You'll keep wasting time, feeling unmotivated, and wondering why you can't focus. In 5 years, you'll look back and realize you spent thousands of hours on distractions that did nothing for you. The average person spends over 3 hours a day on their phone. That's over 1,000 hours per year, or more than 40 full days gone. In 5 years, that's over 5,000 hours, or 200 days spent scrolling, watching, and refreshing feeds instead of building something meaningful. Now, imagine if you put even half that time into learning a new skill, starting a business, or getting in shape. How different would your life look? In just a few months, you could develop skills that open new career opportunities, improve your relationship, maybe get that girl, or finally achieve the fitness goals you've been putting off. That wasted time could become hours spent in investing in yourself, creating a future you're excited about, and finally doing the things you always said that you wanted to do. And it's not just about productivity, it's about quality of life. Imagine waking up feeling motivated and clear-headed instead of drained and scattered. But if you don't take control, distractions will. You'll keep promising yourself that you'll start tomorrow, but tomorrow never comes. You'll keep wondering why you can't focus, why nothing excites you anymore, why time seems to slip away so fast. And one day, you'll look back and realize you spent thousands of hours on distractions that did absolutely nothing for you. But if you take action now, you'll become the kind of person who can sit down, focus for hours, and actually enjoy real life again. No more mindless scrolling, no more feeling stuck, just real progress, real motivation, and a brain that works for you, not against you. You'll finally have the focus to start that business you've been putting off, the energy to crush your workouts instead of wasting time online, the patience to be fully present with your kids or loved ones, rather than half listening while your brain craves another dopamine hit. Even simple things will start to feel rewarding again. Reading a book will feel immersive. Deep work will feel satisfying, and conversations will feel real, not just something to half pay attention to while scrolling. And the best part, you'll actually feel good. Not the quick, fleeting high of cheap dopamine, but the deep, lasting satisfaction of knowing you're in control of your own mind and life. I promise you, you will be amazed at just how much you can accomplish and how enjoyable life becomes after doing a dopamine detox. And I can say this because it worked for me. Look, now you know exactly how dopamine is hijacking your brain, and more importantly, how to take back control. But breaking free from distractions is just step one. Even when you cut out distractions, procrastination still creeps in. Why is it so hard to start, even when you know exactly what you need to do? Why do you keep putting things off, even when it makes your life worse? Well, you're in luck, because I made a video on procrastination covering all of those questions and so much more. Click here to learn the hidden psychology of procrastination and the simple trick to break free from it for good. I love you guys. Peace.